I mean, I could definitely do more. I just start drinking now. I just start drinking. I just drink it all day. It's like my Spanish, man. I'll just start drinking up. It'll be worth it. I'll probably get killed. I don't even know. I might even actually get killed this time. I won't be worried. It's not really worry. It's not worry. It's disappointed. Is what I am most of the time. Like, I know you want. I know everybody wants. I know the whole point of Christianity. I mean, is to kill me. For real. If there was any book that was in the New Testament, it was definitely my book. They should call it Joshua 2. It'd be Revelations. The whole fucking thing's about me. That's why, like, changing numbers, you do whatever you want. That whole book. My birthday is, like, everywhere in Revelation. It's 74, 26 is in there like a million times. 74, 26. Even the 1260 number, I can make it add up to me there like that. Right? And it says in the book of Revelations, it says, whoever explains this to you is the one you're supposed to listen to. So I'm Jesus. It says it right there. Apparently, after I came, I don't remember because like I did it another time apparently. I came and told John, right? If the book of Revelations is true, I'm Jesus. And there was a Jesus. I just don't remember it. I can't remember anything because I was in the fate of Ophelia. I mean, because I tell John the first paragraph of Revelations, I'm like, hey, here I am, Jesus. I don't remember doing it, but I said it because apparently it's true. Right? And then the angel talks the rest of the time. And the angel is narrating my story. Apparently to John, my story in the future. What I'm going to do. Right? And whoever comes and explains this to you is the one you're supposed to listen to because that's the one you're waiting for. And it's Jesus. So I'm Jesus. I just didn't know I was Jesus because I was in the fate of Ophelia. That would make me Jesus. So, well, let's go back to this whole. This is why I get upset. Like, I'll get upset and I'll get frustrated. Not because I'm scared. I'm like, I'm Jesus. You can't even take that one. Because if it's true, then I'm Jesus. I'm the white horseman. I'm the white horseman for sure. Everybody says that's Jesus. Some say it's the Antichrist. I could be the Antichrist too. I'm definitely not the false prophet. That's one I know for sure I'm not the false prophet. You know why I know I'm not the false prophet? I don't have any followers. Nobody listens to me. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my one thing. I know that Hashem is directly telling me what to do, even though it looks like by the standards that man has built that I'm like blaspheming against God. This is how I know. This is how I know that I'm not with Satan, because by all the definitions of what Satan is, or what you guys have made Satan to be, or made demons, or what you've written down in Revelations, I would instantly go to the top. I'd be at the top of the world. Like, it wouldn't even take me. It'd be like Paul. Like Abraham has to walk around for 20 years. David's 20 years. Jacob's, everybody, Moses 40 years. Everybody, it takes forever. Right? I've been at this a long time. Like, I mean, we can debate if it's 20 or if it's 10. This major part, this last part's been 3, but it's been a long time. Right? It wasn't as easy as Paul. Paul just went out and like couldn't see for 3 days, and then he knew everything. It sounds like Satan. Well, it's how Satan does things, it's not God, but Jesus is real. But that's not the point of this. Avoid it. I can't be the false prophet because I wouldn't be having a hard time. I wouldn't. Why would I be having a hard time? And if I was the false prophet, everybody would be loving me. I'd be like McDonald's, they'd be loving it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would be listening to me. I have all kinds of followers. Everybody would like me. Nobody likes me. I mean, not the, like, you know, it's not like kumbaya moments out there for me. I mean, it's not always terrible. The demons wouldn't be fighting me. They'd be helping me out. That's why that's why I came up with it. Maybe I am Satan. Maybe I am Satan and Taylor Swift's Lilith, right? And I regenerate because whatever. And Taylor Swift decided she didn't want to be with me. So she, tricked me because like something happened. I got a whole story for this one. And they're actually trying to betray me as Satan and take over hell, which belongs to me. That's why everybody's fighting against me. Alright. That's the only possibility that I could be the Antichrist and the false prophet. Can you be both of them? Who's the beast? Would I be the beast? I'm the Trinity. I would be the Trinity, the beast, the false prophet, and the whatever the other one is. I'd be the Trinity of hell. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool name. I don't have it, like God's names for me is like Just Run. The Trinity of hell. The White Horseman of the Apocalypse. The White Horseman. I mean, that one's tough. I gave that up. People don't understand that. I gave that up in San Diego to be, the branch. The brand. Wow. That's not a cool name. White Horseman of the Apocalypse. That's a cool name, man. I'd much rather. Metallica wrote a song. Metallica, I'm not going to write a song called The Branch. Hank Williams Jr. might write a song called The Branch. Probably not now because I think he's dead, but Blake Shelton might write a song called The Branch. Probably had a song called The Branch. So then, but I'm not. Country doesn't cross over everywhere like Metallica. The Branch isn't going to be big in Russia or in Moscow or in I don't even know, a lot of places. Japan. They love rock and roll there. Heavy metal. Metallica wrote a song about me. If it was me, it is me, but it still could be me if you guys want. That's what I'm saying. Because back to, I'm not the false prophet. No one listens to me. If you've been listening, I've been talking about this for a couple of years now. This is like a pop-up book that I'm sharing with you. This is like my it's not really a pop-up book. Those stories when those kids stories, they're like, not mystery stories, but build your own story, right? And you're like, you're the hero, or you're the horseman of the apocalypse, right? But at first you're just this guy, and you walk up, and then you go into this forest, and then there's this treasure chest there, and you open up the treasure chest, and there's a bow and an arrow, right, on one side, and on the other side, what does Joshua get? I don't really get none. There's a branch, and you can pick one or the other. And then whichever one you pick, that's the road you go on, right? So, I mean, I'm giving you guys a choice. Either way, you want me to be the branch, I'll be the branch. I can make them, we could combine them together. I'd be both of them. Alright, it's no problem. That's what I'm saying. I'll work with you. I'll work with you on it. You guys want, I'll work with you. I'll work with you to help you achieve what you want from God. For real. However you want it, I'll work with you. If you want me to be the first horseman, you want me to be all that, I'll do that for you. Taking peace from 25% of the world, no problem. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'm prepared to kill billions, because that's what it would be. Taking peace from 25% of the world, that would be like taking over all the land. I get all the land in the world. Okay. And I rule over it. I'll do that for you. You want me to set it up to where frogs are coming out of people's mouths, like in Revelations? I'll do it for you. You know? I'll do whatever I have to in the pop-up book. Because there'll be another road that, come up to, you have a choice. It doesn't happen a lot. But this was one of those places where, a decision had, who will you serve? There's a decision. Well, I can change my mind. I have free will, don't I? I really don't. But if I did, if you guys, this would be the ultimate betrayal of God. If you guys want all that stuff and that Jesus Christ stuff you want to endure, you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Shem, and I'm going to be like, sorry, but I made a decision. I'm not going to be the branch or Jeshurun or the brand plucked out of the fire. I'm talking to the people, and the people want a king. That's what I'm going to be. And it's not by my will, but by theirs. Are you going to respect it? And then I'd be betraying God. Well, hey, I'd be the false prophet. Then I would be the false prophet. Right? And I'd be right to the side. I'm flexible. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why everybody's always mad. Like, people are demons or angels or like regular people. Like when I talk about straight Christianity, we don't have to do that. I'm flexible with you. I've even got away. Oh, Shem's got away. There's even a way for, we can make Jesus Christ not real as like an actual thing, but as a concept. There's a way to make it real. There's a way to make Jesus as a concept real, to where it'll fulfill Old Testament prophecies, right? It's still, either way, like, that's why I don't know why I get upset when this stuff comes at me. Like, you're gonna get right. No, because I've gone through this stuff. God can do whatever he wants, but I've gone through this stuff ad nauseum, a million different ways, everything leads back to me. No matter where you go, it's just, even if we do that, it leads back to me. We go this way, it leads back to me, because what they wrote Christianity off of was the actual event of me coming. So I'm all over that stuff, and they stole prophecies that were about me. So they intertwine, even though the Jesus stuff is bullshit. But there's a way. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Now, you guys won't get. We're gonna have to take down all those statues and shit. But we can put up statues of me. Maybe you need a statue. Never thought about getting a statue. I've never offered me no statue. This sounds like a really good idea. I just came. See, when I go walk through the darkness, when I come out with the best ideas. That's when I really do my thinking. Yeah. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. All the leaders of Christianity and Islam, tuck that, put it right back in your mind and think about it for a little while. Well, either way, it leads back to me. It might still happen. It might have happened already. We've done a bunch of we've done a bunch of revelations. I'm just telling you, like, there's stories there's stuff that we've done. There's stuff we've done I don't even realize that that we've done. There's the water. There's stuff that we've done I don't even realize it. But we've done. I've done a lot. Most of Revelations. We've done it. We've done a lot of the New Testament too. I've done that stuff. You know, not exactly how you would think that it would be done, but there's other ways to do it. To like, yeah, I actually just did that. So in a way, I kind of am Jesus philosophically because I actually did the stuff. See, that's why this adventure has been bullshit. Is because there's so much crap that's been written down and made up that people didn't. I have to walk around and do that stuff, right? And I don't want to speak for God on this one, but I'm going to. You know, and the point of it is when it all goes down, however it goes down, whatever happens, nobody's going to be able to say no because you got what you wanted. We don't like him. No, you wrote this stuff here. I did this, and you won't be able to refute it because I'll be like, yeah. And there's the reason that I got arrested and God had me arrested. The story where I come out and I go in the house and he tricked me, and I go in the backyard and the cops arrest me and they gave me a felony trespassing warrant and he told me to leave town. It's because right after that I was walking through the shadow of the valley of death, and we went and did a whole bunch of stuff, right? But in Colorado I had like this 6-state warrant, but I wasn't anywhere near the 6 states. Finally they took it. Here's why. Everywhere that I went, because I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff, I was on the street, I'd get stopped by the police and they would run my name, and Colorado would go, yeah, we got a warrant for him for felony trespassing, right? And it would be documented. I was there everywhere I went. I get stopped so much and get my name run that finally Colorado said, it was when I was in Arizona, like 600 miles from Colorado and in Kingman, Arizona, and they were like, well, let's go up Colorado. Dude, they're not coming 600 miles to pick me up. I'm just telling you. At that point, Colorado said, here, tell you what, we're just going to take this down to an in-state warrant. Just tell them not to come back to Colorado because we're scared. Right. And they did. They took it down to like, because it's bullshit anyway. But it comes up felony, like, and it's pending. But that's why. And so when the story gets told, like, you know how Joe Biden would tell his Amtrak story, oh, Amtrak Joy, and everybody's like, that's verified that dude didn't work there. When I tell you the stuff and the places I've been, it's verified. By I got warrants everywhere. Not big ones, like I got trespassing warrants. I've been every time I got stopped, and even when I went through the South, and that's part of it too. I still have this warrant, right? Because every time I get stopped, it gets ran and it gets a hit, and it's documented that he was actually there, and it'll match up to everything. So you can believe, Thomas, put your fingers in my side. I'm just giving you the synopsis, rough draft of it. Right. This is just a synopsis, rough draft of it. I think this is, I don't know this for a fact, but I think this is why a lot of people get me wrong and get confused, because I don't talk about this stuff at night. I've said it before. You probably heard it and didn't care, or you didn't listen, or the video was too long. It was over 20 seconds and your attention span wasn't there, and it wasn't David Zettlemeyer making you feel good, so you shut it off. But I told you, it's been told. I've told it before. I've told most of these stories, one time or another. I don't go in order, but I mean, because I'm not going to do that. This is a long video for me to be making. I usually don't make very long videos because, I mean, nobody's going to listen to it. It's going to get 0 views. It gets listened to in Washington, D.C. probably. It probably gets listened to in Israel. I mean, my phone's tagged like, but I don't get. There's no views. You got all these views. Everybody watched it. A bunch of government people will probably watch it. Watch what I'm saying, or people that have security clearance. Because there's probably a file on me in DC. There's one in Israel. I'm sure. You know, I'm sure the Vatican knows who I am. They won't admit it, but Pope Leo, I'm sure he's heard of me. He's probably seen my video. They probably have watched them. You know, I don't know that for a fact, but I know my phones are super hacked on. It could be God, but God said he's hiding me, so I don't know. But it's out there. The truth is out there with X-Files. The truth is out there. What's the Jesus thing that we did? So I was like, what was you? I don't know. What we doing? I don't have to do it. And I know this because he said, you don't have to be crucified. I remember that day. I was like, all right. That's that one. Because it's not. Oh no! He usually sprays me with that thing. Miss me. Or miss me. I should get up because probably hit me. You'll be like, oh, I didn't hit you the last time. Yeah, but the laws of physics in the world will change, and it doesn't matter. That's why, that's why I'm dirty. I've been dirty. I've had this trick of, I could have got a fitness club membership and gone and taken showers all the time. I didn't really think about it. And the reason I didn't is because for the longest time, this is how it went. I would go and I would be out in the wilderness or woods or climbing mountains or wherever I would be, and then I'd be in the city. I would just be totally dirty, right? Not taking a shower. And I'd be like, all of a sudden, get the opportunity. I'd be like, man, I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to get some new clothes, right? And as soon as I do that, I'm serious, as soon as I would do that, within an hour, some unfortunate, unforeseen event that is never going to happens, and I'm completely dirty again. Like, just fucked up again. And guys, after like the third time, I was just like, man, I was just, whatever. I mean, I'm not like super clean freak anyway, but that's why I don't go get clothes. I don't get clothes unless this cost me $1. This cost me $1. This, you want to know what the fate of Ophelia for this shirt is? This shirt will probably be thrown outside of a Goodwill store or a Salvation Army in 4 days on the sidewalk. Why? You won't have a shirt. Yeah, because I just bought another one and put that on, and that's the fate. This shirt doesn't know its fate, so don't tell it. But that's probably what's going to happen. Or I'll find another shirt somewhere else that'll be free, and this one will just be gone. In fact, I don't even want to look at this shirt while I'm making this video, because I don't want to have any memory of it, because it's going to be gone. I don't want to get attached to it. There's a lot of inside stuff that you don't hear about me, because it's not in Us Weekly magazine.